Thank you, Marianne. Up we go. And in we go. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's offices. Lobby. How much poking around do we want to do? She's on the 5th floor. Am I going to get a chance to do this again? I'm very curious about this 3rd floor option. I'm going to do this. 3rd floor bears. Also, that seems to be Lou the Chamberlain. Wow. Hi. So, it looks like there's just a load of bears. I see. And they're all just staring at us as we walk around. Well, okay then. I don't think we are going to get an option to do anything with these bears. Nope, they're just going to look at us as we move around. Okay, well, let's get back out into the open, shall we? Hi, bears. Yeah, okay, well, let's go up then. So the 5th floor is the closest to the ground floor? She's on the 5th floor, right? Yeah, I know. So, 5th floor. Let's go to the 1st floor. That is down. Huh, okay. Well, alright then. Hello? Are you lost? Very much so, yes. We're looking for Lou the Chamberlain. Oh, no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort out your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Ms. Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Okay. Clerk Metzstein. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. 5? Wow, that's a lot. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. I don't think I have. Oh. My sheet has 5 address boxes, and it says to fill everything out. Yeah, alright, Clark Metzstein. That's not what it means. Maybe if you fill out a transient subsheet, we can still get it processed. Go talk to Clark Bohm, and he'll get you set up with one. Clark Bohm is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Okay then, Clark Bohm. Howdy. Here for a transient sheet? No problem. He rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. You'll have to put in a special request to Clark Macmillan. She's the document czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. Okay, this is just a run around. Where's Lou the Chamberlain? No, I'm happy to play this straight. Okay. Clark Macmillan. Like, we're all in the same office space anyway. It's not like they can't see us. Document request. 1 transient subsheet, please. Happy to help. Please just put your requisition form in the inbox and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Requisition form? Yes. You don't have one? Shouldn't be a problem. They're quite easy to fill out. Just ask Clark Metzstein and she'll get you sorted. Alright, let's go back to Clark Metzstein. I want to see how far this goes. Hello again. Requisition form. No problem. I'll just need your ingestion card to mark it outgoing in my logbook. I don't have an ingestion card yet. Oh, no ingestion card. Okay. That's okay. Just go talk to Clark Bohm first and he'll set you up with one. Okay, he's just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Right, so now it's just repeating itself. I don't think I'll get an option to mess around with the lift, though, unfortunately. Oh, no, I can. Aha. So, let's go inside, and then second floor. Then fourth floor, then fifth floor. Down. Oh, what? Huh? The fifth floor, didn't it? Well, anyway, we're going to the conference room. Oh, just a load of bears. Is there anything we can do in the conference room? Hello! Hi! Sorry, just popping in. You know, I'm just limping around with my leg that clearly needs some attention, but no one here seems to care too much about it. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk around. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so let's try the fourth floor. See if there's anything interesting there. Yeah, I thought it said fifth floor before, but I guess I was wrong. Fourth floor. Lots of documents here, it looks like. Is there anything interesting we can look at? No. Okay. It's very possible I'm just wasting my own time, and it might be that I'm going to have to look through all the different floors anyway because of what Lula needs. But, you know, I'm exploring. I wanted to see if I could see something unique before then. First floor. Fifth floor. And then we'll go back to the first floor and we'll actually go and talk to Lula. This dude gets a whole floor to himself, eh? Ooh, record player. Hello. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Oh no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lula might be able to help you. She's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now, on the first floor. Just gave us the runaround. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Okay, nothing else interesting on this floor. Nothing as interesting as a full floor of bears. Right, well, let's go and talk to Lula. Okay, office on the first floor. Now, is it still going to give me the option to talk to Clark Bohm? I guess so. Okay. Hello. Gestion card. Happy to help. He's asking for blah, 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 blah. Alright, this is just a run-on. Where's Lula Chamberlain? Oh, no, it's... I mean... That's her right there. In the cardigan. Alright, well, let's just go and talk to her in the cardigan. Hi, Lula. Till Lula does the hula. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'm fine. Arthritis. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. We're having trouble navigating the 0. I guess we're having trouble navigating the 0. Just navigating. Apropos of nothing? The 0 doesn't work like other roads. You can't just drive and expect to find yourself somewhere. You must be more deliberate than when driving on surface roads. And, in a way, much less deliberate. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. You know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house. Basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the 0? Gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the 0 to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. I guess she did in some way. Yeah. Your cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquez? I hadn't expected to hear from her again. You know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. Do you know? I never asked. Anyway, there's not much challenging work here. Much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes on architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about our new acoustic surveying venture. I often worry she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know, the type, grey-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is... I guess she sent you here because she respected me. But I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Well, that is something very extremely off-topic. Jan says, how would you feel about fan art porn? You know, I haven't given it much thought, Jan. I mean, obviously we can't stop you. So if you want to go ahead and do that, then go ahead. Yeah, somehow it had not crossed my mind before just then. Okay, where's the Dogwood Drive? Maybe it's the same one. Get over yourself. Why get over yourself? Where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have all these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. You have a record of those streets? Where's the computer? Where do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up here in Archives and Records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under 0 for... O for odonyms, probably. Or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Okay, so up to the 4th floor then. Great, I'll send some in 2 years. Why is it going to take you 2 years, Jan? Can you not just, like, bang them out in, like, 10 hours? You know? I actually have no idea how long it takes you to make some artwork of any nature. Never mind that. So, don't take my comment on that as a reflection on your abilities and or skills. Because I know nothing, essentially. Alright, let's find a record. You're 16. Yeah, I know that. That doesn't mean you can't draw it. You know? Funnily enough, there will be people much younger than yourself who are drawing stuff like that already. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. To Take a look through that logbook, I guess? Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside front cover, page 1, page 14. Inside back cover, put the logbook away. Let's check the covers. Noting logbook. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with letters A, B, C, D, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, but air quality is not okay because it relates to public health, safety, pollution, etc. Okay, so that's the front cover. Let's try the back cover. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63 but not present. Ah, page 63. Ah, right. Well, let's have a look at page 1 though. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Okay. Page 14 then. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Gotta do what you gotta do to get money online. Exactly. Exactly, Jan. Alright, page 63. Check-in. Failing antique shops. Monday 3 PM. Signee Ed Bohm. So, do we just go and talk to Ed? I guess so. Found everything we need. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Maybe. Let's go and talk to her. Jan says, I call dibs on being your first porn artist. Hey, I don't think you're going to have much competition on that specifically, Jan. But, you know, go ahead. We fully endorse it. Alright, so let's go back to first floor. And see what we got. You never know, Jan. You might find you're suddenly in a race to do it. Compared to some other people. So... Lula. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved this into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was with a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect. At the church. Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analysed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is a small neighbourhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. East edge of Bowling Green, okay. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Alright, well. Talk to Marianne, and then might see Dr. Truman. Ding dong. Alright, so to the lobby. The funky elevator music is very generic, but also kind of unsettling. Alright, how far across do we need to go? Yeah, it's hard to tell where exactly I need to walk when I can't see my character. Marianne. Get what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church? Be straight with me. What is this? You know what? I want to find out. What is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? Yeah. I wasn't here for that. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them out of the old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the Zero and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense when you get on the road. You can handle it. Drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. Okay, and we've got the east edge of Bowling Green. So... the Bureau, secret tourism, esoteric excursions for the intrepid and curious. All directions start from the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. River tunnels. These tunnels are a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river from which long ago evaporated. Now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. Well, okay, these are going to be very confusing. The Dymaxion Gallery, a gallery of mislaid futures, abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. Drive counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. Now turn around again and head just past the barn. To return to the Bureau, find the TV again and turn around again. Okay. Mineral Springs. These mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls, its sweet dampness evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. Drive clockwise to the feather, then back to the talon. Turn again, and there you are. Okay, find the feather and turn around. Jan says, oh wow, even though I've never seen Rob or Pimmsy on Facecam, best to draw Rob getting pegged. Hey, you know what? I can't stop you. So, you want to do that? Like I said, can't stop you. Meditation tunnels. It is recommended as a site for meditation, an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns slowly, like a breathing exercise. Okay, so happy hitchhiking. And we have a number. Okay, interesting. So, those directions made no sense. But I guess we'll just go into the truck, shall we? And we'll see what we have. They move on. Okay, so... oh, I see. That's pretty cool. The crystal! Okay. So, we're at the crystal now. Oh! We've got like... hey, you're looking kind of tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? I'm fine. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh! Oh, that's cool. Just auto-travel to the next thing. That's nice. Pipe organ... crystal. So you have to pass through certain landmarks to be able to find the next place, it seems like. The jaws. Bat wings. Okay. So what was the doctor? It said the edge of the Bowling Green. We got the lightning bolt. Also, there's no bureau that time. The sandwich. The icosahedron. Icosahedron? Icosahedron? Cathode ray. How many of these different landmarks are there? Bottle. Ah, okay. Storage facility. Find the crystal, then turn around. Okay, so those are actually written in our field notes rather than the Bureau of Secret Tourism. Okay. So if I go to sleep again... you almost went off the road for the second. That's a good idea. So now... do we go back? Self-storage. See. Now we're going to see the crystal again here. Yep, there's crystal. Turn back around. Is the self-storage thing still going to be there? Right, okay. It's not there. So, you go from the Bureau to the Crystal, go back on yourself from the Crystal, and you'll find the self-storage facility. Okay. Very interesting way of doing a non-linear route path here. Adds a sense of mystery and confusion. Here we go. This is now the law. All fans over 18 must draw Rob with big PP.